Hey everybody, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas. And of course, we're counting down to the big game and the Super Bowl props. Awesome opportunities each and every day. Build that bankroll. Featured pick of the day, oddsworthbetting.com. It's available to you right below this video. And you know what? Let's focus on the running backs in the big game. Let's start with LeGarrette Blount. They're projecting over under 60 and a half yards rushing for Blount in this game. Longest rush for Blount, over 13 and a half yards. Total rushing attempts for LeGarrette Blount is projected at 14. And total receiving yards for Blount, obviously, he is not a guy that we see featured in the passing game a lot. Only 2.5 yards there. Now, as for Marshawn Lynch, we're looking at a total of 82 and a half yards total for the game. That's his projected number. Under 19 rushing attempts for Marshawn Lynch. You know, he had 25 carries even when they were behind against Green Bay. Will Marshawn Lynch score a touchdown in the game? The favorite is yes. Minus $1.40. And total receiving yards by Marshawn Lynch over under 19 and a half yards. You just get these opportunities focused on certain players throughout the course of the game and big opportunities that exist for you. Love the over 300 props that are available for the big game. The guys at oddsworthbetting.com diving into the game, inside the game, and of course opportunities exist for us even on a Tuesday night. So let's get to it. Feature pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com below this video. 6 games on the docket in the NBA. Toronto is at Indiana. And how about the Pacers snap the 7-game losing streak? George Hill's back in the lineup. Toronto gets a nice win over Detroit, who is at home Tuesday night. They will be hosting LeBron James and the Cavs getting it going a little bit here. Milwaukee is at Miami. Memphis at Dallas, big showdown in the Western Conference. Chicago, tough test. Can they come up with enough points to keep pace with Golden State? And then Washington, get-out game. They'll be at the Los Angeles Lakers. College basketball for you on a Tuesday night. There are some pretty good games on the docket. Let's go to the A-10. George Washington with a visit to VCU. In the Big 12, West Virginia will be at Kansas State. That has entertaining game written all over it. This is big boy basketball. Baylor at Oklahoma State. Always talk about this Baylor team, just how physical and aggressive they can be. Pittsburgh is at Virginia Tech. We had the Hokies over the weekend to give the Cavs a serious run for their money, and they did, coming up just 3 points short against unbeaten Virginia. Michigan State, a loser. We had Michigan State. That went down in flames. Over the weekend, Nebraska got the best of them. They'll try to bounce back in the winner's circle for Tom Izzo at Rutgers. And then in the Mountain West, you've got Colorado State at Boise State. And this Rams team having a great season. Larry Stacey's done a great job, and they got the win over San Diego State. They have to be wary of a letdown coming off that win when they go up to Boise State. The Broncos, very tough on their home court. Tuesday, plenty of opportunities. And the National Hockey League returns to action with a boatload of games. The All-Star Game, the Pro Bowl. Thankfully, that nonsense is behind us. But watch out for hockey. Plenty of games on the docket on Tuesday night. You've got surprising Winnipeg in action. They've made a big push in the Western Conference. And teams are going to start making trades now. March 2nd is the trade deadline. But teams might not want to wait that long for fear of not even making the playoffs. Going to start seeing some trades coming up pretty soon in the National Hockey League, and that will have an impact on the wagering numbers, and we'll certainly be here to pass that along to you. In Las Vegas, Brian Blessing. Don't forget, check out that featured pick of the day. It's available below this video from our friends at oddsworthbetting.com.